Welcome to the Public Cloud Sales Enablement Product Training. Now that you have completed the Public Cloud Product Overview, let's examine specific sales strategies and other public cloud-related sales enablement topics. Cloud computing is a key element in the digital transformation that many of our customers are undergoing. In fact, Fortinet research found that 85% of CIOs and CTOs interviewed in the spring of 2019 said that they were essential for at least two of the three most common CEO priorities: revenue acceleration, improved agility and time to market, and cost reduction. Most organizations use a number of different clouds, both public and private. Some use a combination of traditional on-premise computing and cloud resources. This combination is called hybrid computing. Others may use multiple clouds, such as AWS for one application and Azure or Google Cloud Platform for others. Business needs often change. As a result, cloud use is dynamic, whereby applications or parts of applications may move from public cloud back to on-premise. Fortinet targets at dynamic multi-cloud computing. Cloud computing is just as secure as on-premise. However, it does introduce new challenges that need to be addressed. These include complexity when security responsibility is shared between the customer and the cloud vendor, the inevitable increase in the number of users who have elevated privileges. This is a result of DevOps methodologies and decentralized application development. Different orchestration and management systems used by different development teams on different clouds. Too many different security systems as a result of each cloud vendor striving to convince customers to use their security tools. All of this together creates an increased attack surface and increased risk. Let's talk about the shared responsibility model. In the traditional on-premise data center, the customer is responsible for all security. They ensure that security responsibility is clear and must make it easy to set and enforce standard security policies and procedures. This model changes when you move applications to the cloud. In public cloud computing, whether IaaS or platform as a service, the customer is still responsible for securing key areas, such as control of the platform, access control, data application, and container security. Other areas, such as configuration and network security, are shared by the customer and cloud vendor. The cloud vendor is responsible for physical security. In a SaaS model, such as Office 365 or Salesforce.com, the vendor is responsible for most security. However, the customer still needs to ensure that data stores and other configurations are compliant with security policies, and that the access is appropriately restricted. This slide shows the global shortage of skilled security professionals by region. In summary, the reality is that organizations are moving to the cloud, and not just to one cloud, but to a dynamic multi-cloud solution. This movement increases business agility and reduces capital costs. However, it increases risk. This risk is made worse by a shortage of skilled security professionals. Typically, you will see three different initiatives driving cloud adoption, each with its own set of security solutions. First, there are organizations porting or migrating existing applications to the cloud. Often parts of the application, customer data for example, stay on-premise while customer-facing components, such as the web servers, are cloud-based. Second, those organizations who are building cloud-native applications often use DevOps methodologies, container and orchestration technologies, such as Docker and Kubernetes, to increase agility and portability. This is to reduce the risk of cloud locking. Third, those organizations consume online software as a service applications, such as Office 365 or Box. Each of these initiatives requires different sets of security services. The organizations who consume cloud applications simply require platform visibility and control to ensure that they can monitor and correct configuration and security settings. The organizations who build cloud-native applications need to add application security to protect their applications from attacks that are often application-specific and may be based on zero-day threats. Finally, the organizations who migrate applications need platform control, application security, and network security to ensure secure access to their application and the data it supports. What is required for cloud security? It takes broad protection, that is, security for all attack surfaces and all threat vectors. It takes central management, central analytics, and extensive automation tools so that businesses can deliver their applications quickly, efficiently, and securely. It takes deep, native integration into the management and security planes of the clouds that are hosting your applications. But really, it's not just about products. It's about getting your security solutions from a company, such as Fortinet, that can provide a full cloud security solution backed by a world-class threat research lab. The elements of cloud security are most of the same elements of traditional security, including enterprise and web application firewalls, access control, central management, mail security, and analytics. However, cloud security must also include new security tools, including cloud workload protection for your application in the cloud, and SaaS security for other applications, such as Office 365 and Salesforce, that are delivered to you from the cloud. The Fortinet Cloud Security Solution includes FortiGate for network security, FortiWeb for web application security, FortiManager for central management, FortiMail for mail protection, FortiAnalyzer for analytics. It also includes FortiCWP for workload protection and FortiCASB for SaaS protection. FortiCWP addresses several of the most critical challenges facing organizations tasked with securing their cloud environments. FortiCWP offers security administrators and DevOps teams with the following features. Risk management enables security teams to focus on high-priority issues and take quick remediation actions. Data security provides configuration assessments and analyzes documents inside cloud storage repositories. Traffic analysis and investigation ensures visibility into all cloud resources to identify and monitor application traffic. Threat detection and response delivers continuous threat monitoring across the entire security infrastructure. Gain compliance reports for standards such as PCI, HIPAA, SOX, GDPR, ISO 27001, and NIST. For organizations operating in a highly regulated industry, FortiCWP provides out-of-the-box policies for standards and mandates and allows organizations to quickly generate compliance reports for auditing teams so they can identify policy violations and take necessary remedial actions. Some of the main advantages of FortiCWP are enhanced visibility and historical snapshots of public cloud environments, continuous monitoring of security and compliance assessment policies, comprehensive reporting to stay compliant and reduce risk. Each public cloud provider offers a marketplace. The marketplace is where Fortinet and other vendor products are listed in Amazon Web Services, AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform, GCP. The marketplace is really the storefront from where products are selected and deployed. While customers can upload their own software into a cloud instance, most customers use the marketplace to select and deploy Fortinet solutions. Customers can choose Bring Your Own License, a license they acquire from a channel partner or directly from Fortinet. Or they can choose the Pay-as-you-go, PayGo option, which lets them pay only when they use the solution. The exceptions to obtaining products from the marketplace are 40CWP and 40CASB. Customers obtain these licenses from a channel partner or directly from Fortinet, and then initiate them from within the Fortinet One portal. Different products are offered over different public cloud marketplaces using different models. The goal is to offer customers the flexibility to choose whatever option best suits them. But effectively, Fortinet products first make the cloud marketplace support a bring-your-own-license model, and after that, a pay-as-you-go version is released. For some products, which are only valuable over time, PAYG makes less sense. Such products include FortiManager and FortiSIM, where you get the true value over time. For the products that support PAYG, you can select on-demand or pay-as-you-go based on an hourly rate or as an annual subscription where support and services are included. Each virtual machine instance type predefines its own vCPU and memory values, as well as the expected performance. Like FortiCASB, FortiCWP is a service delivered through the Fortinet One service portal. FortiCWP has two parts: Workload Guardian for risk assessment, threat protection, compliance reporting, and network security; Storage Guardian for scanning data stores for malware and sensitive data. Storage Guardian is an add-on license. First, the customer has to purchase and activate Workload Guardian, then they can apply their Storage Guardian license. Storage Guardian itself has two options: Basic for malware detection, and Advanced, which adds scanning for data. The uses for Fortinet solutions in the cloud are unlimited. A few of the most common use cases are listed here. Let's take a deeper look into these solutions. The secure hybrid cloud use case represents situations when organizations leverage the public cloud as an additional infrastructure to develop and deliver IT solutions to their businesses alongside their private data centers. They primarily require secure access, secure communications, and data transfer. The challenges these organizations encounter include establishing secure and consistent access across multiple clouds and data centers, the need for secure communication, enforcing consistent security policies, dynamically optimizing traffic. The solution is to use a combination of physical and virtual FortiGates to build a secure hybrid cloud. With FortiGate, you can build IPsec tunnels across data centers and clouds, attach to VPN gateways from the various cloud vendors, establish consistent security policies across infrastructures, optimize traffic, integrate with Microsoft Virtual WAN. Organizations may host hundreds or thousands of applications in the cloud. Ensuring that all applications are secured, maintained, and updated is a challenge. The solution is to employ enterprise-class web application security. The challenges driving this use case are the same as those mentioned in the secure hybrid cloud use case. Fortinet can secure customer applications using a combination of FortiWeb and FortiGate. FortiWeb, Fortinet's web application firewall, uses deep understanding of applications, real-time threat feeds, machine learning, and AI to protect your applications from both new and established attacks. FortiGate and FortiSandbox can enhance web application security capabilities through integrations with FortiWeb. Customers may also choose to use FortiManager and FortiAnalyzer for management and analytics. The Cloud Infrastructure Visibility and Control use case addresses the challenges of tracking and monitoring security configurations and security events across clouds and data centers. Gartner mentioned that 99% of cloud security failures are due to misconfiguration and human error. Cloud computing can make this worse by spreading responsibility across development teams, clouds, and cloud vendors. Customers can obtain central management and visibility into FortiGate and FortiWeb deployments by using FortiManager and FortiAnalyzer. However, to get deeper insight into cloud workload protection, customers can use FortiCWP, which provides tight API-level integration into Azure, GCP, and AWS, scans for configuration errors, user behavior monitoring, which looks for suspicious activity such as logging in from different locations, going to suspicious websites, or attempting to change security settings. It also assigns a security risk score to users. Stores data for malware or sensitive data such as credit card and driver's license information. An understanding of leading compliance regulations and produces alerts and reports on compliance status. The Cloud Security Services Hub use case is very common and involves the scenario whereby companies seek to build a central location through which all cloud traffic can flow for security purposes. This use case is driven by the challenges that are mentioned in this slide. You can use Fortinet products as a Cloud Security Services Hub solution to build a central hub for securing all cloud traffic. This makes it easier to maintain control over your security posture and configuration. You can deploy FortiWeb, which uses machine learning AI, and threat feeds to protect applications. You can integrate FortiGate and FortiSandbox with FortiWeb to enhance web application security capabilities. Let's talk about an AWS customer case study. The customer, an e-learning company, needed to protect web properties, enact intrusion protection, and maintain a corporate mandate of consistency between their physical data center and the AWS cloud security postures. These security and corporate objectives were met with a holistic Fortinet solution, including a FortiWeb web application firewall and a FortiGate next-generation firewall segmented into multiple AWS VPCs in an AWS best practice high availability, dual availability zone design. The design also includes integration with the AWS Elastic Load Balancer across the Elastic Compute Cloud EC2 and Amazon Route 53 DNS for AWS, directed communication between VPCs. The diagram only shows a single VPC for simplicity's sake. In reality, there are multiple VPCs that replicate this design and further segment by department and application. The entire design is monitored through FortiManager with FortiAnalyzer analytic logs stored at their corporate data center, as well as a backup in AWS to AWS Glacier, the AWS Archive service. This example shows how our solution can deploy through templates and integrate seamlessly with public cloud services through APIs to be completely workload driven. Please review the list of available virtual appliance platforms and license requirements in the cloud. For example, FortiGate VM for all the cloud vendors supports both Bring Your Own License, BYOL, and Pay-As-You-Go, PAYG, licensing models. Congratulations! You've completed both lessons of the NSE3 public cloud course. You should now be able to identify the business drivers and security challenges customers currently face in the cloud, describe the enterprise security solutions for the public cloud, identify the sales strategies and competitive advantages of our security solution for the public cloud.